A shocking incident has left the world reeling. 5 Al Jazeera journalists, including the well-known correspondent Anas al-Sharif, were killed in a targeted Israeli attack on a tent housing journalists in Gaza City. This tragic event, which occurred late on a Sunday evening, claimed the lives of 7 individuals, among them Al Jazeera's Mohammed Krieke and camera operators Ibrahim Zahir, Mohammed Nufal, and Moayman Aliwa. Just moments before his untimely death, al-Sharif, a 28-year-old Al Jazeera Arabic correspondent, renowned for his extensive coverage of northern Gaza, shared on social media platform X about the intense, concentrated bombardment, referred to as fire belts, that Israel had unleashed on the eastern and southern parts of Gaza City. In his final video, the sounds of Israel's relentless missile strikes can be heard, punctuated by flashes of orange, lighting up the night sky. Al-Sharif's last message, dated April 6th and intended for publication in the event of his death, poignantly captured his experiences. "I lived the pain in all its details and tasted grief and loss repeatedly. Despite the hardships, he remained committed to his journalistic duty, stating, 'I never hesitated to convey the truth as it is, without distortion or misrepresentation, hoping that God would witness those who remained silent, those who accepted our killing, and those who suffocated our very breaths.'" He lamented the world's indifference to the suffering of the Palestinian people, noting, "Not even the mangled bodies of our children and women moved their hearts or stopped the massacre that our people have been subjected to for over a year and a half." Al-Sharif also expressed deep sorrow at leaving behind his wife, Bayan, and his children, Salah and Sham, whom he would never see grow up. Hani Mahmoud, an Al Jazeera correspondent, working just 1 block away from the site of the attack, described reporting on al-Sharif's death as the most difficult task he has faced in the past 22 months of conflict. They were killed because of their relentless reporting on the starvation and the famine and the malnutrition suffered by Palestinians in Gaza. Because they were bringing the truth of this crime to everyone, Mahmoud explained. Israel's military, in a statement confirming the deliberate targeting of al-Sharif, accused him of leading a Hamas cell and advancing rocket attacks against Israeli civilians and troops. The statement also claimed to have documents providing unequivocal proof of his involvement with Hamas. However, Mohammed Shahada, an analyst at the Euromed Human Rights Monitor, refuted these claims, stating, "There is zero evidence that al-Sharif took part in any hostilities. His entire daily routine was standing in front of a camera from morning to evening." Last month, after Israeli Army spokesperson Avihai Adrei reshared a video on social media accusing al-Sharif of being a member of Hamas's military wing, the United Nations Special Rapporteur on Freedom of Expression, Irene Khan, expressed deep concern over the Israeli Army's repeated threats and accusations against al-Sharif. Fears for al-Sharif's safety are well-founded, as there is growing evidence that journalists in Gaza have been targeted and killed by the Israeli Army on the basis of unsubstantiated claims that they were Hamas terrorists, Khan stated. The Al Jazeera media network had previously condemned the Israeli military for what it termed a campaign of incitement against its reporters in Gaza, particularly focusing on al-Sharif. The Committee to Protect Journalists also voiced grave concerns for the journalists' safety, citing a targeted smear campaign by the Israeli military. Since the start of Israel's military operation in Gaza in October 2023, the country has frequently accused Palestinian journalists in Gaza of being Hamas members, a tactic that rights groups argue is aimed at discrediting their reporting of Israeli abuses. The Israeli military has killed more than 200 reporters and media workers since the bombardment began, including several Al Jazeera journalists and their relatives. But here's where it gets controversial. While Israel maintains that these journalists were involved with Hamas, many human rights organizations and international observers dispute these claims, highlighting the need for an independent investigation into these deaths. What do you think? Should there be an international inquiry into the targeting of journalists in Gaza? And how can we ensure that the truth is brought to light? Share your thoughts in the comments.